I am very happy to present this presentation for first semester students of our college, Kadir College, Adarampattinam. The topic of this presentation is a steady state approximation. This is very simple topic, but in the examination point of view, it is very important. Questions are frequently asked in this topic in university examination. This slide shows the syllabus of physical chemistry 1 paper in under unit 3, and the syllabus is steady state approximation, chain reactions, thermal and photochemical reactions between hydrogen and halogens. This is a part of the unit 3. This slide shows a request to viewers. Steady state principle. According to steady state principle, whenever a short-lived reaction intermediate occurs in a system, its rate of formation can be taken as equal to its rate of disappearance. That is, the net rate of formation of the intermediate is equal to 0. That is the steady state principle. According to steady state principle, whenever there is a reaction intermediate, its rate of formation is equal to rate of disappearance. That is, net rate of formation of the intermediate is equal to 0. Consider a reaction A2 products. Now, from A star is formed by combining with another molecule of A, and from the A star, product is formed. So, this formation of product from A consists of two steps. First step, reversible reaction, and second step is a slow step, irreversible reaction. And the first step, it consists of forward reaction and backward reaction, and K1 is the rate constant of forward reaction, and K2 is the rate constant of backward reaction. And in the second step, product is formed from A star with the rate constant K3, and K3 is the rate constant of formation of product from A star. Now here A star is a short-lived intermediate, and the rate of formation of the intermediate, that is equal to K1 into concentration of A into concentration of A, that is equal to K1 A square, and the rate of disappearance of the intermediate K2 A star A plus K3 A star. In the case of A star, there are two possibility for disappearance. One possibility, the A star has less energy, then there is a possibility of forming reactant molecules. And if the A star has much energy, then from the A star product is formed. So there are two possibilities. So rate of disappearance of the intermediate, that is equal to K2 A star A plus K3 A star. Now according to steady state principle, that is rate of formation of the intermediate is equal to rate of disappearance of the intermediate. Therefore, K1 A star is equal to K2 A star A plus K3 A star. And changing the right hand side to left hand side, and now the equation becomes K1 A square minus K2 A star A minus K3 A star, that is equal to 0. Let this equation be 1 here. In this equation, positive sign gives the rate of formation of the intermediate, and negative sign which indicates rate of disappearance of the intermediate. So this equation 1, is nothing but net rate of formation of the intermediate, that is dA star by dt, net rate of formation of the intermediate. According to steady state principle, this is equal to 0. On simplifying equation number 1 for A star, we get this equation. A star is equal to K1 A power 2 divided by K2 A plus K3. Now rate of formation of the product, that is given by rate of the reaction, that is equal to K3 concentration of A star. I already told the second step is the rate determining step, slow step. So rate of formation of product, that is given by K3 into A star. And now on substituting the value of A star from the above equation to this equation, we get K3 K1 A power 2 divided by K2A plus K3. Now we have two cases. One, if A is concentration of A is high, then K3 is negligible, then rate of the reaction, that is given by K3 K1 A power 2 divided by K2A by neglecting K3. And now the equation becomes, by cancelling concentration power 2 from numerator to concentration of A power 1. Now the equation becomes K3 K1 concentration A power 1 divided by K2. Now there are three rate constants K3, K1, K2. On changing these rate constants by another constant K, now the equation becomes rate of the reaction is given by K into concentration of A. This is rate if concentration of A is high. That is, order of the reaction is 1 because the power of the concentration term is equal to 1. So, order of the reaction is 1. That is first case. And the second case, if A concentration of A is small, then K2A is negligible in compared with K3. On neglecting K2A, the denominator in the rate of formation of product equation. Now the equation becomes rate is equal to K3 K1 A power 2 divided by K3 neglecting K2A. So now the equation becomes and cancelling K3 and K3 in the numerator and in the denominator, we get this equation, that is rate is equal to K1 A power 2. This is the rate equation if concentration of A is small. So now the order of the reaction is 2 because the power of the concentration term is 2. So order of the reaction is 2. So if the concentration of A is high, then order of the reaction is 1. And if the concentration of A is small, the order of the reaction is 2. Thus, if concentration of A becomes low, the reaction becomes second order. So change from first order to second order as the concentration is lowered or pressure is lowered have been observed experimentally. Thus, steady state principle, on the basis of steady state principle, the rate equation is derived, which gives different orders at high concentration of A and low concentration of A. That is experimentally proved. So these are about steady state principle. Next topic, thermal combination of hydrogen and bromine. These two, H2 and Br2, these two are combined to form 2HBr. But the reaction follows the mechanism, which consists of 5 steps. First step from bromine, Br2, 2Br, that is bromine radical is formed with the rate constant K1. That step is called the chain initiation. And now this bromine radical combines with the hydrogen molecule to form HBr and hydrogen radical with the rate constant K2. That step is chain propagation. Similarly, another chain propagation step, that is this hydrogen radical combines with bromine Br2 molecule forming HBr and bromine radical with rate constant. That step is also chain propagation. And the hydrogen, suppose it combines with the HBr forming H2 and Br radical with rate constant K4. This step, that is chain retardation step, and last step, the bromine radicals are combined to form bromine molecule with rate constant K5, and this step is called as chain termination step. So the combination, thermal combination of hydrogen and bromine, which gives 2HBr, follows this mechanism, which consists of 5 steps and chain initiation, chain propagation, chain retardation, and chain termination steps. Questions may be asked, find the rate of formation of HBr or show that, and rate equation is given. And on the basis of steady state principle, we can derive the rate equation. Net rate of formation of HBr, that is dHBr by dt, that is equal to K2Br H2 plus K3HBr2 minus K4H HBr. In the second step and the third step, HBr is formed, and in the fourth step, HBr is disappeared. So positive signs which indicates formation and negative sign indicates the disappearance. So the rate of net rate of formation of HBr, that is given by K2Br H2 plus K3HBr2 minus K4H HBr. Let this equation be 1. And similarly, net rate of formation of hydrogen radical, that is dH by dt, that is equal to K2Br H2 minus K3HBr2 minus K4H HBr. Let this equation be 2. In this equation, the second step, hydrogen radical is formed, but in the third step and fourth step, hydrogen radical is disappeared. Therefore, there is minus sign for disappearance of hydrogen radical. So this is so equation 2 is net rate of formation of the intermediate free radical hydrogen. And similarly, net rate of formation of bromine radical, that is given by dBr by dt, that is equal to K1 Br2 minus K2 Br H2 plus K3 Br2 plus K4 HBr minus K5 Br power 2. Let this equation be 3 here. The first step, bromine radical is formed. And the second step, bromine radical is disappeared, therefore there is minus sign. And in the third step, bromine radical is formed, therefore there is a plus sign. And then also fourth step also bromine radical is formed. And in fifth step, that is chain termination step, bromine radical is disappeared. So there is minus sign. So now according to steady state principle, net rate of formation of the intermediate hydrogen and bromine, and that is equal to 0. That is dH by dt is equal to 0, and dBr by dt is equal to 0. This is according to steady state principle. So on adding equations 2 and 3, we get by cancelling plus sign and minus sign of the same term, and we get the final equation K1 Br2, that is equal to K5 Br power 2. Now Br is equal to concentration of Br, that is equal to K1 power half Br2 power half divided by K5 power half. That is the concentration of bromine radical intermediate. Now from equation 2, K2BrH2, that is equal to K3HBr2 plus K4HHBr. That is very simple. By changing minus sign from left hand side to right hand side, we get this equation, that is equation number 5. Now on substituting equation 5 in the equation 1, that is the net rate of formation of the product HBr, that is dHBr by dt, that is equal to 2K3H concentration of Br2 by cancelling positive negative term of K4H HBr. Now let this equation be 6. From equation 5, we can write concentration of H is equal to K2BrH2 divided by K3Br2 plus K4HBr. That is very simple. So next on substituting equation 4, we get this equation, that is equation 4 is concentration of Br, and on substituting equation 4 in the above equation means concentration of H, that is given by concentration of H is equal to K2 concentration of Br, that is substituted into concentration of H2 divided by K3 Br2 plus K4 HBr. Let this equation be 7. So the rate equation, rate of formation of HBr, that is given by dHBr by dt, that is equal to 2K3, and concentration of hydrogen radical is substituted from equation 7, and in the equation 6 there is a Br2. So we get this equation dHBr by dt, that is equal to 2K3 and the concentration of H from equation 7 and the concentration of Br2. So this equation is net rate of formation of HBr, which contains rate constants and concentration of stable species. Now on dividing numerator denominator by K3Br2, we get this equation dHBr by dt, and cancelling the K3Br2 in the numerator, and cancelling K3Br2 in the first term, and by dividing second term of numerator K4HBr by K3Br2. So we get the final equation, that is dHBr by dt, that is equal to 2K2 K1 by K5 whole power half concentration of H2 and concentration of Br2 power half divided by 1 plus K4 HBr divided by K3Br2. This is the final rate equation from formation of HBr from H2 and Br2, which follows this mechanism, and the mechanism consists of 5 steps and chain initiation, chain propagation, and chain retardation and chain termination. These are about derivation of rate of formation of HBr, which follows this mechanism. Now the rate of the reaction is derived on the basis of that is on applying steady state principle. Now next topic, that is photochemical combination of hydrogen and Br2. These two are photochemically combined to form 2HBr, which follows this mechanism. Here first step, that is chain initiation step, that is photochemical step, that is Br2 plus H nu gives 2Br with the rate constant K1. Now the rate of this stuff is that is given by K1IA, K1IA, where IA is the intensity of light absorbed, that is rate of this stuff, chain initiation stuff. The remaining steps, second step, third step, fourth step, fifth step, these are not photochemical. These are second step and third step is chain propagation, and fourth one is chain retardation, and fifth one is chain termination. Now we can derive the rate of formation HBr, which is formed by photochemical, and we can derive the rate of the reaction. Question may be asked, find the rate of formation of HBr, which follows this mechanism, or show that THBr by dt, and the equation is given. So that is very simple. This equation is derived just like in the previous case, but only difference is here. The first step, chain initiation step, is photochemical, and the rate of that step, chain initiation step, that is given by K1 IA, where IA is the intensity of light absorbed, and K1, that is the rate constant of chain initiation step. And the remaining stuff, second step rate constant is K2, and third step rate constant is K3, and fourth step rate constant is K4, and fifth step rate constant is K5. Now net rate of formation of the product, that is dHBr by dt, that is given by K2BrH2 plus K3HBr2 minus K4HBr. Here in the second step and third step HBr is formed, and in fourth step HBr is disappeared, so there is minus sign. So this is the net rate of formation of HBr. Let this equation be 1. Now net rate of formation of hydrogen radical, that is given by K2BrH2 minus K3HBr2 minus K4HBr. Here also the second step hydrogen radical is formed, and in the third step and fourth step hydrogen radical is disappeared, therefore there is a minus sign. So equation 2 is the net rate of formation of hydrogen radical, and the net rate of formation of bromine radical, that is given by dBr by dt, that is equal to K1IA. That is in the first step bromine radical is formed, therefore there is plus sign in the formation of Br, therefore first K1IA minus K2BrH2 and plus K3HBr2 plus K4HBr minus K5Br power 2, concentration of Br power 2. Let this equation be 3, that is here in the first step and third step, fourth step Br is formed, and in the second step and fifth step Br radicals are disappeared, so there is a for disappearance minus sign, and formation there is plus sign. So let this equation be 3. So equation 3 is the net rate of formation of bromine radical. Now according to steady state principle, net rate of formation of the intermediate is equal to 0. So dH by dt is equal to 0. dBr by dt is equal to 0. So on adding equations and 2 and 3, so we get this equation K1IA is equal to K5Br power 2 by cancelling and the positive negative of the same term, that is by cancelling K2BrH2 and K3HBr2 and K4HBr. By cancelling these terms, that is K2BrH2 and K3HBr2, K4HBr, we get this final equation. We get this equation K1IA is equal to K5Br power 2. Now the concentration of Br, that is given by K1 power half IA power half divided by K5 power half. Let this equation be 4. Now from equation 2, we can write K2BrH2, that is equal to K3HBr2 plus K4HBr. That is very simple. By changing negative sign from left hand side to right hand side, we get this equation, and this equation be 5. Now on substituting this equation in equation number 1, that is net rate of formation of HBr, that is dHBr by dt, that is equal to, by cancelling positive negative term of K4HBr, we get this equation, that is dHBr by dt, that is equal to 2K3HBr2. Let this equation be 6. Now from equation 5, we can write concentration of H, that is equal to K2Br H2 divided by K3Br2 plus K4HBr. That is very simple. That is concentration H is derived from the equation 5. Now on substituting equation 4, in the above equation means concentration of H. Now concentration of H is equal to K2, concentration of Br is substituted, and then concentration of H2 divided by K3Br2 plus K4HBr. Let this equation be solved. This equation is obtained by substituting concentration of Br in the equation concentration of hydrogen. That is hydrogen radical. That equation be solved. So equation 6 becomes, that is net rate of formation HBr, that is dHBr by dt, that is equal to 2K3, and the concentration of hydrogen free radical from equation 7 is substituted, and then concentration of Br2, that is the equation 6. So now we get this equation, that is net rate of formation of HBr, and which consists of stable species and rate constants. So dHBr by dt is equal to 2K3 concentration of hydrogen radical, which is from equation 7, and the concentration of Br2, which is in the equation 6. So on dividing numerator denominator by K3Br2, and the K3Br2 in the numerator is cancelled, and in the denominator first term of K3Br2 is cancelled, and the second term becomes K4HBr divided by K3Br2. So we get the final equation, that is combination of hydrogen and bromine, which gives HBr photochemically, which follows the mechanism which consists of 5 steps, and first step, that is chain initiation, that is photochemical, and the remaining steps are not photochemical. So this is the final rate equation of formation of HBr, that is dHBr by dt is equal to 2K2 K1 by K5 whole power half H2 concentration H2, and then Ia power half divided by 1 plus K4 HBr divided by K3 Br2. These are about derivation of rate equation for formation of HBr, which follows this mechanism photochemically. Next one is photochemical combination of hydrogen and chlorine. Hydrogen and chlorine, these are photochemically combined to form 2HCl. How this reaction follows this mechanism, which consists of 4 steps. First step, chain initiation, and second and third are chain propagation step, and fourth one is chain termination step. In the first step, chlorine radical is formed by photochemically, and rate of this step, that is given by K1Ia, and in the second step, chlorine radical is disappeared, and third step, chlorine radical is formed, and fourth step also, chlorine radical is disappeared. So now question may be asked, find the rate of formation HCl, which follows this mechanism, and here this rate of the reaction is derived by applying steady state principle. Now dHCl by dt, that is given by, in the second step and third step, these are HCl is formed. So the rate of the reaction is given by K2ClH2 plus K3HCl2, and let this equation be 1. And net rate of formation of chlorine radical, in the first step chlorine radical is formed. So dCl by dt, that is equal to K1Ia, and in second step chlorine radical is disappeared, so minus K2ClH2, and the third step chlorine radical is formed, so plus K3HCl2, and fourth step chlorine radical is disappeared, so minus K4Cl. Let this equation be 2. Equation 2 is net rate of formation of chlorine radical, and similarly net rate of formation of hydrogen radical, that is given by this second step, and second step form, and third step hydrogen radicals disappear. So dH by dt is equal to K2Cl H2 minus K3HCl2. Minus sign indicates disappearance of hydrogen radical. So equation 3 is the net rate of formation of hydrogen radical. According to steady state principle, net rate of formation of the intermediate is equal to 0. That is dH by dt is equal to 0, dCl by dt is equal to 0. So on adding equations 2 and 3, and we get this equation K1Ia minus K4Cl, that is equal to 0, by cancelling plus and minus term of K2ClH2 and also K3HCl2. So concentration of Cl, that is equal to K1Ia divided by K4. That is very simple. And let this equation be 4. This concentration of Cl is obtained from the equations K1Ia minus K4 Cl is equal to 0. Now the equation 3 becomes that is K2ClH2, that is equal to K3HCl2. That is by changing negative sign from left hand side to right hand side, we get this equation K2ClH2 is equal to K3HCl2. So equation 1, that is net rate of formation of HCl, that is given by dHCl by dt, that is equal to 2K2 concentration of Cl and concentration of H2. This equation is obtained by substituting the K3HCl2 as K2ClH2 in the equation 1. Now on substituting concentration of Cl from equation 4 in the above rate equation dHCl by dt, we get this equation, that is dHCl by dt, that is equal to 2K2 K1Ia divided by K4, that is the concentration of Cl, and concentration of H2. So now we get this equation by simply changing the rate constants K1, K2 divided by K4 as K. We get this equation, that is 2K Ia into concentration of H2. So the final rate of formation of HCl, final equation, that is given by dHCl by dt, that is equal to 2K2 K1Ia divided by K4 into concentration of H2, that is otherwise written as 2K Ia H2. This is rate of formation of HCl, which follows this mechanism photochemically. Okay. So next there is a term quantum yield. Quantum yield is the term used to express the yield of the reaction. For that we have an equation, that is rate divided by Ia. So quantum yield pi is equal to rate divided by Ia, and rate of the equation, rate of the reaction, that is 2K Ia H2. So on substituting rate equation in this quantum yield equation, we get 2K Ia H2 divided by Ia, that is equal to 2K concentration H2 by cancelling Ia. So this is the quantum yield of combination of hydrogen and chlorine form HCl photochemically. With this, I want to conclude my presentation on steady state approximation and application of steady state approximation in the rate determination of hydrogen and halogens. I think this presentation is very useful for first semester students of our college. This topic is very simple. Questions may be asked frequently in the university examination. I wish all the students are success.
I express my sincere thanks to all viewers, and also I want to get positive and negative comments from viewers. That makes me the future lecture in a better way. Once again, I thank one and all. Thank you.